Hey, what's up, Dani here, and welcome to my channel and another video. Today we are here with a little bit of a different video, one I've never done on this channel, and I mainly make this for myself because I need to get back into it, but I also wanted to show you guys what I used to do some years ago, and hopefully I will get back into it. So long story short, I don't want to go through the whole story of that, but as you know, I am doing, aside of reading and YouTube videos and all that stuff and language learning, I'm also doing art. I'm not a pro or any very good. I don't see myself as an artist. I always claim I was writing my biography stuff. I'm just I'm an artist who likes to blah blah blah, but I'm not an artist. So I don't make any money out of, I've never made any money out of it, and I never will probably, which, you know, so I have to live with that. But I mean, you have seen some of the things that I do. You've seen that I've been artsy, I've done these manga anime pictures, you know, I've picked up calligraphy. I'm showing it in the vlogs usually, and I picked up my journal, I picked up journaling and all that stuff. So I always try to be a little bit creative about a lot of things. But I used to actually do traditional art that had nothing to do with anime and manga. And I used to do a lot of portrait drawing, paintings. And later on I also did some chibi drawings and comics, little chibi comics. And I haven't done any of these in so long. My user picture that you see everywhere I am with Tsuki from Haikyuu, that yellow picture I always use on all my pages, that is probably one of the last official things I've done, which I don't even remember what it was, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, I don't even know. It's been a while. So I am using this video, I don't want to make too much of an introduction to this video. I'm just going to show some of my stuff I used to do, my art I used to do. Sorry. Yeah. Right, so I used to go to art school, as some of you know. First I had to go to a pre-course where I've learned all the basics of drawing. I've learned everything there. This was the best year of my life to this day. And I've learned traditional art, I've learned painting, I've learned about colors and mixing colors, art history, and just all that stuff, life drawing, still drawing, people drawing, 3D drawing, anything like that. We had all these things that we had to learn. And then I went to art school for 3 years, which was more digital. It was more graphic design, digital stuff, so flyers and booklets, magazines, posters, more the commercial thing, and you know, logos for companies and all that stuff. So it was more that sort of thing, which was fine. I learned a lot there, but I prefer doing things with my hands. I like to draw, paint, and do more crafting and DIY and all that stuff. So yes. But anyway, let's go and check out some of the stuff I used to do. I have different portfolios and stuff, and I'm trying to go through it in the timeline I painted it or drawn it. So yes. So let's change the angle of the video and let's see. Right, so obviously I have like different portfolios. I have this one, I have this one, and this one, this one, and this one. So this here is actually the one I had from that graphic design class. So this is like just all the stuff I had to do: a book cover and posters, CD cover, photography, a cinema booklet, how to get to places, people drawing, doing the pictures to an Edgar Allan Poe story, The Black Cat, and furniture design. We had to do a bag, and this is like for a firm. We had to do like the logo and everything ourselves and make this whole thing. Magazine stuff, layouting a lot. We had to like invent a drink. Can't even see it properly. Like invent a drink and do like the thing to it. Some magazine we had to do, another CD I had to do, and this was my diploma work. So I did supernatural themed thing. So this is like a survival kit. I have this box is actually, I've done that at home, still at home. And so I got like the pictures and yeah, how to use it. This was like my diploma work, so not that interesting, but yeah, that's like my art school stuff in here. And when we come to actual art, the first thing I have is actually some paintings from that pre-course I did. So I did more of painting stuff and not portraits. So we have this and this one, and this one, then we have, it's really hard to show this all, so we have that one, that penguin. Then I had to do a poster for the International Car Saloon in Geneva. Then we had to do print, and I had to do this still life shit, which is really hard because perspective. Then this one, and the Taj Mahal in India, and some writing stuff, which I really like this. And of course, again, people painting as you always do, like in art school. And that's some of the stuff. There is like bigger paintings, but they don't fit in any of these, so yeah. But anyway, we get to the thing I want to talk about, the portrait drawing. Also have to say that some of the paintings I don't own anymore because I made them as presents and gave them away. The first ones I would have to show are the ones that I did in art school in a pre-course, because that was the first time ever that I did any painting, any portrait drawings, and I actually really enjoyed it, so that's why I continued. So I'm going to try and find them and post a picture here if I find them, obviously. And we had this book in art school with loads of big pictures of celebrities, and we had to like choose two, and I chose, at that time I was watching Miami Vice with Colin Farrell and Jamie Foxx, so I chose these two, and these are my very first ever portraits that I ever did. So that was back in 2006, 2007, I don't remember the exact date, but it was in that time. And then as I said, I really enjoyed it. So after I finished that pre-course and went to the graphic design school, I still did arts at home when I didn't have to do homework or anything. So the first ones I did were these. That one's a copy because this one is actually A3 and it's bigger, obviously, but I made this for a friend who really loves Elvis, as I do. So yes, I did that one. It's just a copy. And that one's Megan Fox. That was 2009, so you can see it's been a while. Then that was the time where I gotten into Glee. So I drew these, Darren Criss Colfer. This was one I made when I was on LiveJournal and there was like this competition and I was second with this. Then I did Kurt Mega, who was one of the Warblers. That's his wife, Kimberly Wallen, who also seen this picture. I think she even printed it out. I don't know. I mean, it looks terrible. When I look at this was 2012. I'm looking at this and I find it horrible because it's so bad. But yeah, it's progress that counts. Then I have Sebastian and Santana, aka Grant Gustin and Naya Rivera. I actually drew this when I was in Sheffield in England visiting my friends, so yeah. That's when I started doing black and white with the color. I really love that. That's what I'm doing a lot. I love black and white with the color in it. Like the Sin City style, I always love that. You can, like with these paintings, you can always see what I've been into at that time, so. Then we have another Kurt Mega, and then we have Alexander Ludwig. He was in, what did I watch where I saw him? I honestly forgot. But that's still 2012, so when I'm looking at this, 2011, I didn't put a date on everything, but yeah. 2011, 2012 is when I really started doing the portrait drawings. And then I came into another fandom which took over my life at this point. I'm not ashamed of it, but yeah, not everyone is into it. But I got into One Direction, as a lot of other people, so I started drawing a lot of pictures of the members of One Direction. I'm just saying it's a lot. So we got Niall here. This is also my first color one, colored portrait, which took me forever. I love how this turned out. I'm not completely sure on the face just yet, but this took me so long and I'm so proud of myself for actually finishing this, and it only looks half bad when I look at it. But yeah, and One Direction had a lot of photo shoots, so I always love actual photo shoots of celebrities because the pictures are such good quality for me to see the details and have a reference picture and all that. So I always went with photo shoots. So we got Liam here, who is still my favorite member. And then we got Harry and Niall. This is all the same photo shoot, so, and Zayn and Louis. So that's one part. I always have to see because I also have bigger pictures. So yeah, as I said, I also like sent some drawings away. So then I also did my first big picture of One Direction, which is like all of them, which it doesn't look that great when I look at it, but all these tuxedos, like, they took me forever, and I am proud of myself for like getting all these tuxedos done right. So yes, that was one of the pictures that is just so big, and it looks so bad, like some of their faces, but still. I also like tried to go full body because I wanted to learn about clothing as well, which is really good. So that was that. And then we got these, another colored one, another black and white with a color. I really enjoy this. I need to do this again. Like, I need to get back into this black and white with a color. And as you can see, it's a lot of time it's blue, red, because I really like that. Then I also started doing digital cartoons, also with One Direction. I was very big in that fandom when it came to art, like. So I have this one. I always usually base these on real events they did. So yes, so this was Liam. Then I also did comics. I don't know if you can actually properly see it, but I will link my art page in the description so you can check them out. I'm also on DeviantArt or anything, so if you want to follow me anywhere you can. So yes, again, sometimes I just get random ideas, or I got them from one of their videos. So again, to read those, I will leave the links down below. But I also started doing like this chibi stuff, which I really enjoyed, and I'm so sad I'm not doing it anymore. So I have a lot more. It's all like we can see we're in a One Direction phase right now, which held on for a couple of years. This was like 2013 was probably the biggest year for me when it comes to drawing. So yes, I did a lot of these comics, as you can see them as Power Rangers, and again comics with their girlfriends. That was from the music video, Best Song Ever, which is a really fun music video, I gotta say. Then we have a Daniel Radcliffe picture that I did. I think I must have watched Harry Potter at that time as well. Like, you can see these pictures come and go as I go with fandoms and things. Then we have Corey Monteith from Glee. I did this when he died, so that was a sad time. Then we got another Louis from One Direction. This time I was using a pen, so I was trying out new things. So that's also me trying new things. Then here's another comic. And then I went to a Glee convention in England where the Warblers were there as well. So I drew all of them and I gave these to the actors. So they all have this drawing and they all posted it on like Instagram and shit. So that was nice. Then here's more comics. And then I started to do like digitally portrait shit in a comic style, which is really hard and that looks so bad, but oh well. As I said, it's progress and learning. So then I did this one. It's like a birthday picture. I was very inspired by One Direction. I have to give it to them. Like, even if it's One Direction and I'm not into One Direction anymore, I still love them as individual singers, artists, but you know. But it gave me a lot of ideas for art, so for that it was great. Then there was a GQ special on One Direction with their photo shoots, and these were such good black and white pictures. I wanted to draw them. So we got Harry here. I really like how these turned out, especially Zayn here. I really love it. I am so proud of myself for this. So this was like the first one I actually really truly liked. And it's really hard for me to say that I like something I do, because I usually say I hate everything. So, but this the leather jacket and everything, just 2013 was like the best year for portraits. I was living in England at that time, and I was living with this family, and I spent every single day in the library drawing. I didn't go there for reading, like I wasn't reading a lot in 2013, but I was drawing a lot. So I went to the library almost every day to draw. So here we got Niall and Louis, same photo shoot. And of course Liam. And yes, so that was a very good time. Then this one is a manipulated picture. So this is, if you know, this is a James Dean picture with the head of Liam, and someone did this in the fandom and I loved it, so I painted it. And I love this picture. This was such a good picture. So yes, I really like this. So yes, and then I also did my second colored drawing, and I think that was the last one as well. I haven't done a full colored one since this one. So another Liam one. You can tell I love Liam, so I still do, but I love them all, but yeah. So yeah, this is for these little ones. And then we go to back to these. So that one's Loki from Marvel, as you might know, because who doesn't? This is my friend. I drew this because she loves Loki, and I drew this for her birthday. So this is her fangirling over Loki and Tom Hiddleston. So yes, I gave this to her as a present. Then here's another comic, One Direction. Again, most of these ideas came from their interviews or just something I saw. Then we have The Flash and Sheldon Cooper, because I was also into Big Bang Theory at that time. So, and I know he's like flailing over all this, you know, he's a geek, so I did that. All digital. I was getting really into like digital shit. Then this is Ed Sheeran, who I really freaking love as a singer. Then we have Robin and Beast Boy, because y'all know I love these two. If you don't know that, I don't know where you've been, because it still shows in the things I'm reading and watching. More comics. I'm not gonna say too much about these. Then a picture from Zane and Perry when they were together, trying to do it like in a more illustration style. Then we have, I think this is my OC character and my friend's OC character. So this is like, there's no reference to this, so yes. Then this is a football player that I did. Then here's Groot. This is actually animated, like the stars in the back, they are actually animated, but I can't print animated, so yes. Then we have more drawings. So here's another One Direction drawing that I did, another Zane drawing. Here I tried out watercolors and I ruined it with this background. I hate myself for this because I'm fine with this part, but the background just totally fucked it up. Then another full body one with Liam. Again, one of these tuxedos. I was really enjoying doing this clothes stuff. Then here's the same football player, that is this one. But here he got a cam. This fucking thing is so hard to draw, and hands and everything. So I always try to challenge myself with like adding some stuff to it. So here's like hands and the camera, which really hard. And then I have my favorite ever drawing I did, and that is Robert Downey Jr. This was my idea to, this is my hand, so I drew myself drawing Robert Downey Jr. So that was my idea. So, and I love this. I am so proud of this. This is probably one of my best drawings, and never any of these came close to this anymore. This is to this day still my favorite, and that was 2014. So, but yes, that was me drawing Iron Man. And then speaking of, I also drew Hawkeye because I love Hawkeye. So, And again, I was playing around with colors and stuff. So yes, that's that. And that's also the last one I did in these. There's more portraits I did, but these I sent away to a friend. So I got Matthew Daddario from Shadowhunters. I sent this to my friend. And I've got Wiz Khalifa, the rapper, because I drew this for my sister, so it's in her room. So I'm just gonna post pictures here of these two. Then I mostly spent the rest of the time doing digital art. So as you can see, since Wiz Khalifa, that was, I don't even know, 2017 was the last portrait I did. So you can see it's been a while. But yeah, I did some more digital stuff. Again, the OCs, these are the same OCs as these two. I was doing like role playing with my friend, so yeah, this is my character, this is her character. Then I did some Christmas cards for some of my friends, so here's Link. Then we have Batman. Then I also did Big Hero 6, so we got Tadashi and Baymax. Yes, emotions all over again. Then I did minion versions of Captain America and Falcon from the Winter Soldier. And then I've done my first proper digital portrait, so this is very tiny. It would be easier if I actually post this on here because it's digital, but yeah, well. So we have Steve McGarrett from Hawaii Five-0, so Alex O'Laughlin, I love him, he's, yes. And we also have Ant-Man. I love this picture. Honestly, when it comes to digital, this one is my favorite still to this day. I wanted to do the whole set, but yes, too much effort, too much time, couldn't do it. So yeah, but yes, anyway. So the Robert Downey Jr. is my favorite one I drew traditionally, and this one is my favorite I did digitally. Then this is a birthday card I did for one of my friends. And then, you know this picture. That's Haikyuu. We got Daichi and Suga, because I love these two. And here's the picture I was talking about. You all know this picture. It's like my icon, my avatar in like on every page. So yes, this is my last like chibi comic I did. And then I did Damian Lillard from Portland Trail Blazers. That one took me forever. I was doing this during Christmas in 2017, and again with the black and white and the color, because again reds, I don't know what it is with me and red, but it works. Jesus Christ, this took me forever, but I'm so proud of myself when it comes to this. Definitely love this. Then this was my Christmas card I did probably in 2017, I don't remember. It's like I do one Christmas card and I print it out several times to send it to people. And here's another one I did. So this is the main picture, and I did one that says Merry Christmas, one that says Feliz Navidad, and Merry Christmas in Japanese, because I sent it to different people who are from different countries, so yes. And that's it. There is one more that I finished. There's two more that I've done. The first one is Link Larkin, who is Zac Efron in Hairspray. I love Hairspray, and it's also digital, so I will show a picture here. And the last one I did was from Baywatch, the movie with Dwayne Johnson and Zac Efron. I did this I started it, I think, the same time or after I did Damian Lillard, but then I didn't finish it until like sometimes months later. I think the summer after this. I was doing the Damian Lillard one during Christmas of 2017, I think. And then I started the Baywatch one also during like New Year's Eve. And then I stopped until summer to finally finish it. And ever since I haven't finished a painting. So yes, digitally I haven't done anything since 2018. And traditionally I haven't done anything since 2017. So yes, it's been a couple years and I really want to get back into this because I really enjoy doing either these chibi things or the portraits that I did. I mean, I don't know. I need to be in the mood again. Maybe I need a new fandom, like that isn't anime, because all I've been doing was anime and manga characters. Maybe I need something else. I am working on something right now, but I need the push to continue. So let's keep fingers crossed that this year I can do more and I will show them. As I said, I've been trying for the last 2 years to get back into it, but I never finished anything, so I never posted anything. So let's hope, let's really hope that I will get back into this kind of art. So I have calligraphy and traditional art to do stuff. So yes, I really hope. So I have to stop this video now because I have to go. So I will see you in my next video and I hope you like this one. Bye.